Welcome to the volunteer orientation video for Meals on Wheels through Valley Senior Services. Today, we will go through the processes and procedures for being a Meals on Wheels volunteer. We would like to sincerely thank you for your interest in becoming a volunteer with us. Throughout the Red River Valley, we deliver more than 1,400 meals to seniors each day, made possible only through the help of volunteers like you, donating your time and a smile to seniors that need a home-delivered hot meal. Now, let's get into volunteering. First, we will go over some general guidelines and responsibilities. VSS is looking for responsible, dependable, and punctual community members that we can rely on to support the goal of getting hot meals to seniors that are not able to leave their homes to get a meal. It is the responsibility of each volunteer to look at the route sheet before and during each route. Routes can change day to day, and instructions per recipient can change just as frequently. If a client does not answer the door or their phone to receive the meal, it is your duty to call the VSS office to let them know. The phone number is at the top of your route sheet. If, after you meet with the client, you have some concerns about them that you feel need to be addressed, please call the VSS office and let us know. We have around 60 routes every day, and each route has about 8 to 10 stops. We have limited staff to cover when there is a no-show. If you're going to be late for pickup or are unable to deliver for the day, please call our volunteer coordinator and give them as much notice as possible. We do ask for at least 24-hour notice if you are unable to deliver a route you have been assigned. The health and safety of the clients we serve is our first priority. Please limit the number of times you open the coolers during your route to keep the meals as hot as possible. Do not leave the meal outside the client's home. The meals are instructed to be eaten immediately or refrigerated. Unless the route sheet specifies, do not leave the meal in a community refrigerator or with someone else. Our volunteers are the reason our Meals on Wheels program thrives. Your safety is very important to us. Be mindful of the client's abilities and disabilities. Environmental hazards are always something we stress to watch while delivering meals. The seniors we serve are not always able to maintain their sidewalks, driveways, etc. Volunteers need to use caution when delivering. Valley Senior Services is not responsible for any accidents or injuries while volunteering. Some of the neighborhoods that our clients live in have known crime. We encourage volunteers to be aware of the environment and their surroundings. If a recipient or any other person in or around the building you deliver to makes you uncomfortable, please report the situation to Valley Senior Services. Some of the clients that we serve are considered vulnerable adults. Volunteers must maintain appropriate boundaries when delivering meals. This includes not promoting or soliciting any company or business. Do not discuss politics, religion, or similar topics. Volunteers are not allowed to solicit other charities, nonprofits, or events. It is also important to maintain the dignity or respect of our clients, and we ask that you do not discuss the clients with anyone in your life other than the VSS staff. Now, we will review the act of delivering the meal sites, and instructions for your route. Valley Senior Services currently has 5 meal pickup sites for Meals on Wheels. They include Broadway Station in North Fargo, Olivet Lutheran near 13th Avenue and University, the Ed Clapp Senior Center in South Fargo along 32nd Avenue, Calvary Church in South Fargo near Osgood on 45th Street, and the West Fargo High Rise in West Fargo on Cheyenne. Broadway Station is one of the VSS senior centers in North Fargo. When you arrive at the site, you will park your vehicle, ideally along the south side of the building, and walk into the side door with a small ramp. Grab your cooler, bag, and route sheet. When your route is over, in similar fashion, you will go in the same door and drop off your cooler, bag, and route sheet. At the Olivet Lutheran site, you will want to park in the south end of the parking lot close to 14th Avenue South. Proceed to door marked 3, where you will find the cooler, bags, and route sheets lined up along the wall. When finished, you can bring your cooler, bag, and route sheet back to the same door. The Ed Clapp Center is also home to the Valley Senior Services Administration offices. You will park in the parking lot that is also home to the Dr. James Carlson Library. Head into the Valley Senior Services door and then take a right into the Senior Center, where you will then take a left into the room with the bags and route sheets. The cooler can then be picked up along the wall as you head back out the door. When returning, you can place your cooler, bag, and route sheet right in the entrance of the administration offices. When arriving at the West Fargo high-rise, you can park in the north parking lot along 7th Avenue West, if there are any open spots. You will not be there long, so feel free to park in the assigned spots if needed. You may also park in the parking lot along the east side of the building. To pick up your meals and route sheet, head into the door on the north side of the building. A VSS staff member will meet you near the kitchen and give you your cooler, bag, and route sheet. To return the items, head in the same door and place the cooler, bag, and route sheet on the table in the dining area. Calvary Fargo Church is a large building, and you will want to park near the drop-off loop on the south side, near the door marked 15. Leave room for the delivery truck to drop off the meals. Head into door 15, where you will make your way through the back end of the kitchen toward the front serving area, where you will find the coolers, bags, and route sheets. When your route is complete, you can place the cooler, bag, and route sheets right inside of door 15. Let's look at an example of a route sheet. This route sheet can be written and marked up on however you would like to help you organize and keep yourself on track. Each line correlates with the meal recipient, their address, their phone number if they need to be reached, the number of meals they should receive for the day, and comments left by staff to assist you in a successful delivery. You are required to review your route sheet every day. Even if you deliver the same route each day, there will be changes to routes often. These can include additional notes, sub-meals, additional stops, removed stops, and many other variations of changes. The route sheets have confidential information on them about the clients. Keep track of the route sheet throughout your route and always turn in the sheet at the end of your day. These sheets are shredded to maintain client privacy. VSS staff do not look at these sheets when you are done, so please do not write notes back to the staff. If you have comments, concerns, or questions, call the VSS office and we can direct you to the staff that can help. Some days, there will be 2 or more meals delivered to a client. Please look at the meals per recipient each time you deliver a meal to confirm how many meals they receive. If a client would like a substitute meal for what is on the menu, they can make that request to VSS staff. If you see sub on a client's route sheet line, there will be a labeled alternate meal in the cooler for that specific client that has requested a substitute meal. We use a software to maximize delivery efficiency on each route. This software will list the stops in the best order and should only take about 30 to 60 minutes to complete. If you are having issues with keeping your route time to under 60 minutes, please contact the volunteer coordinator to help. You will always start and end at the meal pickup site. We need the cooler and bags returned in a timely manner the day of your route in order for the food service to pick them up to use for the next day. Clients may have expectations of where you should park. The comment section of the route sheet will define if the client has asked you to park in a specific spot or location. The best practice is to park in the driveway, the apartment parking lot, or on the street. Do not block sidewalks. Do not cut through yards to deliver meals. Always use sidewalks and footpaths. Follow the parking regulations listed on street signs and do not leave your vehicle running while you are delivering a meal. Valley Senior Services is not responsible for any lost or stolen belongings while volunteering. Please take precaution in protecting your items while completing your route. Reminder to always check the comment section before each delivery. These comments are put there by staff to help you have the most successful experience. Sometimes you may need to bring the route sheet along to help you with apartment entrance access. Many of the clients we serve are hard of hearing and require patience and time to get to the door. Knock loudly and give the client ample time to get to the door. You may be the only person the client sees or talks to in the day. We encourage you to have a short conversation to check in with them and see how things are going. You are not responsible for doing chores or helping the client with household or health needs if the client asks. Use the excuse that you need to get going to your next stop. If the client does not answer the door, knock again and give them time to answer. If they do not come to the door, call the client with the phone number listed on the route sheet. If they don't answer, call the VSS office to let them know. VSS staff will follow up with the client and their emergency contact. If you have helpful instructions for delivering to this client in the future, contact the volunteer coordinator. Finally, when you are done with your last stop, head back to the pickup site and drop off your cooler, bag, and route sheet. We are always looking for new volunteers to fill routes, and word of mouth is the best tool that we have. We encourage you to take pictures of yourself, coworkers, friends, and family delivering meals and post them to your social media. You can also share them with VSS staff, and we can post them on our Facebook page. Please do not ask clients to take pictures with you. Sharing your positive experience with volunteering is an honor and a wonderful recruitment tool. You are making a huge difference in your community, and from the bottom of our hearts, we thank you for your time and commitment to helping area seniors.